Hi friends, and welcome back to my channel. On today's dose of motivation, I want to talk about the power of water. Yes, believe it or not, I'm talking about water today. This is something that was inspired or dropped in my spirit earlier this morning as I was getting ready for church, and I was looking. Actually, I was in the shower and I was like feeling so. Okay, let me backtrack a little bit. So usually this is how the schedule goes, like from between Sunday and Friday morning. The alarm, well, if I remember to set the alarm goes off at 4:45 a.m. Central Standard Time if you're here in the US of A, and I get up and join our corporate prayer. That is, yeah, exactly like I said, from Sunday to Fridays. The only time that we don't meet and pray corporately as a region for our church is Saturdays. So it's like routine. This is what happens every Sunday to Friday. 4:45, the alarm goes off. I log on to prayer whether I feel like it or not. At times I oversleep, at times I don't make it, and it doesn't look so good because guess who coordinates that prayer? Yours truly. So today, which is Sunday, I'm recording this on a Sunday, May 2nd. I thank God for a new month. I'm so excited today, guys. So woke up for prayer, joined in, prayed, and then went back to sleep. I did not set the alarm. Usually I'll set the alarm again so that I wake up and get ready for church. Because our Zoom church starts at 10 a.m. here in Chicago. So if I'm tired, I'll go back to sleep. So that prayer that we started at 4:45, it ends at 5:45. Usually by 6 a.m. we're done. And in most cases, I'll go back to sleep for another hour or two. So today I did not. So this particular Sunday, which is today, I did not set the alarm. And I was so exhausted, but you know what? God is so faithful. The Holy Spirit woke me up at exactly 9:02, and our prayer, our Zoom church starts at 10 a.m. So I get up and today's motivational video is more of a story time, but I know you're gonna get what I'm trying to say, and some of you may relate. So I end up sure, is the camera? Yeah, I think it's okay. So I get up. I don't have my ring light on today. I'm using the window light, so I want to see how it's going to come out. Well, I take that back. The ring light is off. There's a light here. There's a light, like a panel of light, but I'm using the window light, so I want to see how this will come out. So anyways, I wake up and I look at the time. It's 9:02 a.m. I'm like, ooh, you know. And when I first woke up, I was like panicking. I was like, what day of the week is this? That's how deep I was asleep. I was so deep in sleep. I'm even surprised that I woke up, because I was deep in sleep so much that when I woke up, I had to try and figure out, okay, what am I supposed to be doing? What time is it? What day of the week is this? And then it crossed my mind that, oh, okay, it is Sunday. It is Sunday, and I have to lead our devotion. I have to be on time for church. So I jumped out of bed. I go straight and jump in the shower, and to tell the truth, when I woke up, I felt so tired, like I was dragging. I was like, am I going to make it on time for church? I was feeling so tired. My body was feeling like beat up, you know what I mean? Beat up. And so I just had to do what I had to do. I get out of bed, I get into the shower. Oh my goodness, the power of water. It felt so good. In an instant, I was awake. I just thank God for the power of water, the water on my back, the water on my face. It felt so good, and I felt so awake, wide awake. And then I was looking back at like during the week when I wake up and I jump in the shower, whether I've been, because what happens the moment I open my eyes, in most cases I do not even want to get out of bed. Yeah, and the bad thing is I'm not a morning person, so I would rather stay up late, work through the night, go to bed, but when it's time to get up, it's a struggle. And I really blame that to when I used to punch the clock. I used to punch the clock. I used to punch the clock at night. I used to work night for most of the years that I worked. I used to work at night. So getting up at 6, even when I used to work, there would be times when I'll be required to work day shift, and those were my most terrible days when I will have to wake up early in the morning and be at work by 6 a.m. because some places started at 6 a.m. and some started at 7, and for me that is very early. So anywho's, I know I'm all over the place, but this is I'm sorry, this is how this video is gonna go, okay? Bear with me. I'm getting somewhere. I am getting somewhere. Trust me, I am. So anyway, I noticed that every time that I'm kind of like literally dragging myself out of bed, the moment I step in that shower and have that lukewarm water, just let it flow on my body, it's like magic. It is like magic. And which is how I came up with this motivational topic for today, the power of water. Are you using the power of water? How do you start your morning? Do you start your morning with a step in the shower and enjoy the power of water, revitalize, revive you, and bring you to life? Water brings me to life every single time I step in the shower. The moment I step out, I'm like a whole new person. I always look forward to that time in the shower. Of course, it's not like that during the winter hours when it's so cold. But once I get in, the moment I step out, it is like magic. It is like magic. So, what am I saying? There is power in the water that God has blessed us with. I see a big difference when I start my day with stepping in the shower, stepping out and getting to work. I have more energy. I'm revitalized. I have the urge to do things. And then I look back at the way I grew up. I saw my mom. My mom is one big fan of taking a shower, taking a bath twice a day, no matter what. My mom will take that bath twice a day. Yeah, in that resource-stricken Africa, she will always, up to today, ever since I was born, I've always seen my mom take a shower in the morning and at night. So I grew up seeing her do that, and that's what I do. And then she also grew up in an environment where my grandfather would do the same every single day. My grandpa used to take a shower very early in the morning before he rides his bike to work. He'll take a shower early in the morning and then at night when he gets back to work. So for me, this is like what I grew up seeing, one of those things that you grow up seeing and it's modeled, and so that's all I know. Take a shower every single day. Okay, especially for my sisters. Yeah, my sisters, you gotta get into the habit of enjoying water. Love water. Just enjoy taking a bath, enjoy taking a shower. You know, it always amazes me. And for me, the way I grew up, it's a no-no that, especially for you ladies, I know some men do it, but we know men are from a different planet. Men are from a different planet. So yeah, so you see some women, yeah, some of you sisters, you have the nerve of getting up in the morning and going into the kitchen without even taking a shower and preparing a meal for people, preparing breakfast without even taking a shower. You know how gross that is? Do you know how gross that is? I hope you do understand that it is very unhealthy, unhygienic to get up in the morning and step in the kitchen and start preparing food when you haven't even taken a shower. Your first place should be in the bathroom, especially as women. Whether you are married or not, you still have to get into the habit of stepping in the shower, take a bath, and then boldly walk into that kitchen and prepare food for your guests or your family. Because if I don't care what your excuse is, whatever excuse it is not valid, because you can adjust your waking up time, or if it means adjusting your time, your bedtime, that's okay. Adjust your bedtime so that in the morning you have enough time to get up and step into the shower, brush your teeth, look presentable, at least be clean, wash yourself before you start preparing food for the people, because it is so gross. No matter, at times we see these people around looking all clean, nice in makeup and all, but we don't know how gross they are. Their life is, some of them don't have the nerve of getting up and stepping in the kitchen, preparing food for the kids or for the family or for the guests or whatever, without taking a shower. My friend, that's not healthy, and I hope you quit doing that, for those of you who still do it. But anyway, yeah, I did not digress. That's part of the video. The water has a healing power. Water revitalizes and gives you that energy that you need to start your day. And that's why we are encouraged to even drink water. If you want a beautiful skin, drink water. If you want a healthy body, if you want to make sure that your metabolism is in check, drink water. Drink lots of water. Drink lots of water. You know what? And it crossed my mind that even when we are fasting, and praying, what are we encouraged to do? Drink water. Somebody drink water. Drink water. Let's drink water. Let's use water to cleanse ourselves. Let's use water to bath and look beautiful. You don't have to put makeup on, but let the water run down on you. Let the water cleanse you before you start your day. And drink water. Drink that water. Drink that water. I hope I am clear today. But yeah, I'm so excited about the power of water. Some of these resources in the countries that we live in, we take them for granted. But there are some people who live in those less privileged countries, in the third world countries, where they don't even know whether they are going to have a drink of water or not. Some go for days without even having a drink of water. And bathing is actually I don't want to say luxury. They don't even have an opportunity to take a bath, but you and I are here in this well advanced countries, and we neglect what some people yearn for, that is taking a bath on a daily basis, first thing before they step into their office. Yes, before they step into their home office, first thing before they step into the kitchen. Let's get into the habit of using water. Let's take that bath and look clean and practice that good hygiene. And that is my word of motivation today. And what do you think? Sound off in the comment below. Yeah, that is what I have for you today. With that being said, thank you so very much, my friend. Like I said, I'm recording this on a Sunday, and you'll probably see it maybe later tonight or tomorrow. This is May 2nd. Yes, I am so excited, very excited. I don't know, I have this joy in me. I'm just so excited. But yeah, so take this message as it is for what it is. Let's enjoy the power of water, bathing, drinking, baptizing. Yeah, all that, it needs water. We need water. It is an essential commodity, and it is that thing that we cannot do without. So if you have it, use it, and use it for your good. Use it to look beautiful. Use it to look nice. Use it for your health. Use it for your family. Use it to clean. Use it for everything. We need water. Yeah, with that being said, I'll stop right here today because I have to be on the radio within the next hour. Well, within the next 45 minutes or so. But anyhow, thank you so very much for watching. Look out for my next video, which will probably be talking about what's going on in the news about The hot, yeah, the housing market, guys, is hot. It's super hot. It's blazing hot. For those people who buy and hold properties, this is going to be the time to sell. I'll be talking about that in my next video. So you want to make sure that you are subscribed, you ring that notification bell so that you don't miss that video when it comes up in the next few days, in a day or two. And with that being said, remember to do small things with great love. From my heart to yours. Bye-bye. Adios. I love you. Take care. Mwah.